Have you ever wondered why civilizations across the world, separated by vast oceans and time, all tell the same story? A tale of divine judgment, devastating floods, and miraculous survival. Today, we're exploring one of the most powerful and enduring narratives, the Great Flood. Welcome back to History ReExamined, where we dive into the myths, legends, and stories that have shaped human history. While many of us are familiar with the flood story from the Bible, did you know that this story of a world-destroying deluge is found not just in the Bible, but in ancient texts and oral traditions across the globe? From Mesopotamia to Mesoamerica, civilizations have passed down their versions of the Great Flood for millennia, each with unique details but striking similarities. In the Bible, the flood story begins when God, disheartened by humanity's violence and corruption, decides to cleanse the earth with a flood. He commands Noah, a righteous man, to build a massive ark, saving his family and pairs of every animal. After 40 days and nights of rain, the floodwaters covered the earth, wiping out all life except for those aboard the ark. Once the flood subsides, Noah sends out a dove that returns with an olive branch, signaling that the waters have receded. God then makes a covenant with Noah, symbolized by the rainbow, promising never to flood the earth again. But this isn't the only tale of a world-ending deluge. Another strikingly similar flood story emerged in ancient Mesopotamia, one of the earliest known pieces of literature, the Epic of Gilgamesh. In this version, the gods grow weary of humanity's sins and decide to destroy the world with a flood. The god Ea warns a man named Utnapishtim, instructing him to build a boat. Utnapishtim saves his family and animals, and after the flood, he sends out birds to find dry land, much like Noah. Once the waters recede, the gods regret their decision, granting Utnapishtim and his wife immortality as a reward for their obedience. These similarities between the biblical story and the Epic of Gilgamesh hint at a shared cultural origin, or perhaps a common memory of a catastrophic flood. But flood legends aren't confined to the Middle East. As we journey across continents, we find similar stories. The Aztec civilization also has its flood narrative. According to their mythology, the gods created several worlds before the one we live in today. During the era of the fourth sun, the gods became angry with humans and decided to send a flood to wipe them out. In one version of the myth, a man and woman survive by hiding in a hollowed-out tree that floats on the floodwaters. After the deluge, they repopulate the earth, echoing the theme of survival and rebirth that runs through so many of these flood myths. Moving further to Central America, in Mayan mythology, the Popol Vuh tells of a flood sent by the gods to destroy the wooden people they had created. These early humans were imperfect, failing to honor the gods properly, so they were swept away by floodwaters. The earth was then cleansed, and new humans made from maize were created to inhabit the world. Much like the biblical and Mesopotamian accounts, the Mayans viewed the flood as a divine reset, a necessary destruction for new life to emerge. As we continue to explore these stories across civilizations, it's clear that the flood myth taps into something universal, a story of survival, faith, and hope for the future. Could these flood stories be echoes of a real disaster, or are they symbolic of our understanding of nature's power? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this look at ancient stories, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.